Shout out to Brian Nucci for being my opponent in this basic game of Catan, and then also for subscribing to the channel. So our wolf pack has grown by 1. And so in this challenge, we will be building on only 3 resources, and they will be wheat, sheep, and stone. And this is actually not a bad strategy for normal Catan players, because it allows you to build cities and development cards pretty easily. And in doing so with the development cards, not only are you kind of in line to get largest army, but you can also get some other cool stuff like road building, victory point cards, and even monopoly cards. So you see in the chat box is chatting up Brian Nooch. It's pretty cool. And yeah, I was like, you know what, let me just plug my YouTube channel, because I don't have that many subscribers. And you know what, he said he would subscribe, and he did. That's pretty awesome. You're plenty, and gotta get that city, because I started out on that 3-for-1 port with the wheat, and as soon as I saw that 6 wheat, the 9 wheat, and no 69 jokes here, but it was just like, it was such a good spot, like 2 hot wheat hexes plus a 3-for-1 port. I was like, how did everybody else turn that down? But I mean, whatever, it's all mine. And the other thing, by not building on brick and wood, obviously I'm short for building roads, but since I built my starting 2 settlements so closely together, all I have to do is connect them up once I, trade my cards, and later on at a 3-for-1 rate at that 3-for-1 port, and then I can build my roads. And there goes Brian Nooch getting a road building card, and he chose to build up that ways on the 8 stone. For a split second, I thought he was gonna try to come down my way and try to absurdly build on my 9 wheat, 5 sheep, but because if he would have had a brick and a wood in his hand as well, that would have been 3 roads. So yeah, he definitely could have made this game last longer, and maybe even gave the win to someone else, because there was a point where I'll take longest road, and I needed to take it at that point to kind of get everybody to go after that, so that I could go after largest army. The strategy. So yeah, basic Catan is still fun. I mean, Cities and Knights is awesome. It'll always be my favorite expansion, but gotta give some basic Catan some love. And this is one of the rare times where I actually got into a 4-player game rather than just a 3-player, and I guess it's easier on basic Catan because I just chose all scenarios. There goes a hot 5. Look at that. I had like a bunch of hot rolls from everybody all in a row. I think it's 3 next, and then you already know my luck for a 7 somehow is dodged this time, so I don't have to burn half my cards like I usually do. And there goes that hot settlement, and I was like, I really want a city, like upgrade your settlement that you just built into a city. I was like, hang on, I see some people got some development cards, so I was like, let me hop in here. Because you look at Spartan Cook, he already has 2 knights played. And then Brian Nooch, I don't even know what his development cards are. He has 3 right now. And then the other thing I have to work on here is my monopoly. I always want to use it like as soon as I get it, pretty much on my next turn. But look at this man. His son is trading me a road for a sheep. That man hooking it up. Because obviously I'm not built on that brick or wood. And purple down here, you see how he's built on that 3 brick, 5 stone, 9 sheep. For a split second, it looks like we were both kind of going for that brick port at the bottom of the 5 stone. And I was like, I could go for it, but I can't get there right now. So I was like, let me just make sure I get this stone port off to the left. And of course they put it on that 5 sheep, so I'm like, we gotta get that out of here. And look at that. Once again, dodge the 7. I have 10 wheat. When do you ever have 10 wheat? There we go. Got 3 cities going. And I still see that Spartan Cook has 2 nights played, and Brian Nooch has 1 night play with 3 development cards. So I'm like, let me try to get that going. But I do get the brick, because my first order of business after this hot 5 is to get a settlement on that stone port. Even though I knew I'd need it eventually, so I went for it this time. But once I get that settlement down there, then I'm gonna go for those knights. And I guess it was a good idea to wait. There goes Brian Nooch with Longish Road. But you see, Hissen or Yellow, all he has to do is build 3 roads around that 11 wheat hex, and he could have a Longish Road. But then I was like, you know what? Let me get all the wood, and it paid off. I got 6 wood. There goes the settlement, and oh, that was huge for people, because now we're kind of getting near the end here, because I mean I'm 3 victory points away, but all largest army, that's 2, and I just need 1 more after that. What do we got going here? Yeah, I was like, I want the city, but I was like, at the same time, let me get these knights going. And there it is, 2 knights. And I do not know how Spartan Cook was not tracking on this. This man should have been building another development card to get a knight. He should have had largest army by now. He just built a development card, but as you'll see, it's not a knight. Or I'm not. Does he play it? It might be Victor Wine. I don't know. But point is, he doesn't take it, so it's free pickings for me. Look at Nucci saying he once got 23 brick off of Monopoly. Now that is unorthodox. That is absurd. I've maybe gotten like 11 cards off of Monopoly, like not even half of what he's got. So that's pretty insane. So now here we go. Now people are kind of catching on, you know, playing that second night. Spartan Cook hooks it up with a brick. And here I'm like, you know what? Let's make it hot. And I was like, are you serious? Of all the development cards, the game hooked me up with road building. So I just got, and I was like, you know what? Let's make it spicy. Let's put people on notice here. Let's take Longest Road by 1. Put Brian Nooch back to 3 victory points. And now, Spartan Cook, where's that third night, bud? Where's it at? I guess he doesn't have it, so he builds another development card. But it's just too late. He builds another road, 5-link road. Here goes Hissen. No, this is Brian Nooch's turn. I guess with his 3 development cards, there goes a knight, but you know what? He's also at 2 knights. All 3 of us are at 2 knights. And then Hissen over there, he's just doing his thing. But it's just a little too late, even though they got their 10 rolled. So yeah, Hissen, there he goes. He needs 2 roads to hook up his longest roads, and there he goes. He's gonna take it, And I'm like, man, I need 4 roads now to take it from him. But then the game, first I'm going to take Lord's army so I can get that robber off my sheep. And then check this out. This roll is about to be hot. So I already played my knight, so I can't play road building because you can only play 1 development card per turn. So I'm like, let me just get another development card just to keep my knight safe. You know, just to make sure I build another knight. Built a victory point. Won the game. Thanks for watching. That's the challenge. Thanks again, Brian Nooch, for subscribing. You the man.